Hi there, Ian here from Alkaway with another fine point about calcium. Now, there are so many stories around calcium, and I've had my own battle with calcium over the years because as a result of being a Coke junkie as a kid at school, out drinking all the other kids in the school with Coke, I now have osteoporosis, even though I've been on an alkaline diet for many years. Now, I can understand, therefore, that people are concerned with calcium, but there's a lot of misunderstanding about calcium. And the misunderstanding comes about in what we're talking about with the UltraStream. The electronic ionizers you see that cost you many thousands do not actually give you calcium. They only take the calcium from the water, take a bit of water out, and then give you what's left. So if you have low calcium in your incoming water, you have the same low calcium coming out. It's kind of a sleight of hand thing. The UltraStream, which is our latest natural water ionizer, actually adds some calcium and some magnesium, and it actually adds, we looked at our lab tests which we had done at the local university, and it adds 70% more calcium than was in the water, so it's not adding a great deal. So if you've got 10 grams of calcium in the incoming water, you'll have 17 grams of calcium in the outgoing water. I should say milligrams, because that's more like what you actually have. Now, let's get this into perspective. The recommended daily allowance of calcium for anybody, man or woman, is 1,000 milligrams a day. So if you're getting 17 milligrams from your UltraStream, it's not going to make any real difference. However, what happens with the UltraStream is it is also an ionizer. So when the calcium carbonate comes into it, that's the ordinary calcium in your water, it adds an electrical charge to it, which makes the calcium carbonate eager to unite with anything else, including itself. And what you'll see is, perhaps, depending on how much calcium is in your water for a start, what you may see is you're boiling up the kettle and you're starting to get some calcium on the inside of your kettle. Now, we had one lady who was really upset about that, and she said, I don't like it, it's bad because I'm obviously getting too much calcium. No, you're getting the same calcium as I talked about, that is the calcium that was already in your water plus a little bit of calcium that the UltraStream adds, but because the calcium is ionized and it has this form of wanting to unite with something, it's sticking to the side of your kettle. Now, what the lady was worried about in seeing in the kettle was she's getting too much calcium. In actual fact, she's getting less calcium because when it sticks to the side of the kettle, you're not drinking it. It's not going into your water. So in a rather strange way, what looked like too much calcium was the actual natural process of reducing the calcium in the water. So I know this might be hard for some people to work out. It's not really important to me because if you read what we write about the alkaline diet and how to alkalise, I still take my calcium supplement every day, which is calcium, magnesium, potassium, sodium. That gives me all of the calcium, all of the sodium, all of the magnesium, all of the potassium I need to maintain my alkaline buffer in my body. I like the fact that I have alkaline water. I know that alkaline water in over 100 studies worldwide is better for you than non-alkaline water, but I'm not upset if, like in this case, the lady's calcium was accreting on the side of a kettle and she wasn't getting it. I wouldn't be worried because I know I'm getting enough calcium. So the real advantage that I see with the UltraStream is, yes, the alkalizing is good, it's better than not having alkalized, but the real advantage is the molecular hydrogen that the magnesium, in that special form that we have from Japan in the UltraStream, reacts with the water to create this bond of two hydrogen ions, two hydrogen molecules, and that's where all of the benefit of the UltraStream water comes from. So I hope this, for that particular lady, that helps her. I know it's difficult for her because the doctor said don't drink it, and I'm not supposed to say that I know better than doctors, but the truth is, in this sphere, I do.